It is past midnight for Saturday, September 6th. I can defend this being past midnight because it is a weekend and I'm going to sleep in no matter what. I don't know, I worked out, did homework, played a lot of Silksong, and today I played 3 hours, which doesn't sound like a lot. Like, I'm literally currently watching Fireborn's playthrough, his stream. He's on like day 4 and it's 11 hours into the stream, and I can't imagine ever doing that. I mean, well, I definitely have done something like that before. I've done that with with Baldur's Gate 3. I was right when I got back from a trip of significant time zone change, so I could use that excuse as like, oh my gosh, I couldn't sleep, so I just played video games all night. It was at the end of the summer, so but like, yeah, I don't really have much to do. I have one piece of homework that I'm going to do tomorrow, but that's it. So I don't really know what else I can do. There is something like technically I want to talk about, is that like I'm watching, like I like Blue SR and Fireborn. Those are two pretty good Hollow Knight content creators, I guess. I think Scurry and Mossbag are also pretty dope. But I find, like, a bunch of people would not want spoilers. Like, I think the only game that I had actively avoided as many spoilers as possible were Mario Kart, when they were releasing new levels, because I love Mario Kart. I've told people, I mean, I've speedrun the game before. It has been a pretty big thing during the COVID year and some other parts of my life, and I was really good at it. So I was really excited for those. And then after the first one, it kind of got meh. Map quality was not the greatest, so I just decided not to do that much spoiling. And Tears of the Kingdom, because Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time. Can easily say that it has some of my most fondest memories, and I just don't really care outside other games. I avoided spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom for the main story and the visuals and the opening sequences, but once I got past all of that, and I was just like, all right, now I'm just fetch questing, like finishing out shrines or finishing out Koroks and other side quests, I didn't really care that much. There's something, like, I'm watching him, like, I'm seeing him fight a boss that's in a really, really secret area, and I'm like, oh, that's really sick. But I don't really care that much, because I know that because he's so far into the game, I'm not going to be there, for one, for a very long time, but two, by the time I get there, I will have forgotten. And I think that kind of just goes for a lot of, I would say, like, Silksong, like, I definitely would be, like, think about spoiling less because of just the nature of the game itself being inherently, I would say, just exploratory in nature. So I understand people wanting to avoid as many spoilers as possible, but, like, this game is so massive, and I have gotten the general gist of things. Like, I knew that the harpoon was in it, I knew dash, I knew double jump, I knew a bunch of other things. Like, I'm not being fully surprised. Like, 9 Souls, I just kind of played, and I didn't look anything up until the very, very end when I was fetch questing, because it was something so new that I wanted to see where everything was going and what I have to do. My first playthrough of Hollow Knight, like, 5 years ago, really, that's what I did, because it was so new. And it's not saying that Silksong isn't new and the exploratory nature of it is not that impressive. It's just I know what I can expect. So it's not that big of a deal for me to try and avoid spoilers. And I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Like, I specifically remember so much avoiding spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom, and witnessing the first the Sky Island and everything beyond that for the first time was absolute cinema, and I loved it. But these games where I know what I'm supposed to expect, I don't mind at all. So I find it to be interesting that some people do that. But yeah, that's like my only take of today, and I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm probably gonna watch the stream a couple more. A little bit longer. Just because I am watching it on a projector in a classroom and it is very cinematic. So I will get back to that, but yeah, tomorrow I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Guess Silk Song it is.